Hello all, Victor is my name and it is my fourth year at the University of the South Pacific. For the course which I am doing, I have chosen ED152 as my elective. The reason behind choosing this unit is that it will enhance my knowledge from the basics of human lifespan. Problems occur naturally in humans, therefore studying human development will help identify potential problems. It aids in the identification of potential issues ranging from problems with cognitive, social, emotional growth in early childhood to challenges later in life. In this presentation, I will be elaborating on the relation between socio-cultural background and human development, explaining in depth common terms using the context can also giving an overview of the theory proposed by Lev Vygotsky later in the presentation. Emotional, physical, behavioral, cognitive, social, and psychological changes take place in a person's life. In my opinion, changes are imminent in the lifespan of a typical human being. Human development is the process by which a person gains the ability to make independent choices. This helps the teenagers to figure out or differentiate what may be beneficial or harmful to them. Decision making can result in pros and cons outcomes. First of all, I will be discussing the definition of socio-cultural context. Socio-cultural context provides a link between the social and cultural environment. There are numerous factors which affect a teenager's childhood, including their moral, environmental, physical, and financial behavior. Majority of children recognize they are assisted by people such as parents from home, teachers in school, and as well as counselors in their growth and in enhancing their knowledge. The study of people's experience as the basis of understanding why they act differently as compared to other individuals is known as socio-cultural insight. The proposal was sent regarding the socio-cultural evolution by a Russian psychologist and professor who is known by the name of Lev Vygotsky. The hypothesis of the proposal was interdependent in terms of psychological growth. It was a thought that social contact was very crucial in a child's growth. Individuals take advantage of the services provided by other cultures such as literacy and language to better their lives. The Russian professor theory is based on the two criteria, more knowledgeable others and the region of proximal growth. The young people actually utilize a significant portion of the natural resources available to them. According to the theory of Russian psychologist theory, also known as Vygotsky's theory, the theory is analogous to the acceptance of a lifestyle pattern in which the young people have a place in human behavior comprehension. It is assumed in human nature and context that if a certain person is more knowledgeable and intellect than other person, it means that the person is smarter. Friendship may be formed between parents, teachers, and teenagers. For example, since most of the children are not aware of the things that is happening in their neighborhood. The children need of the help of anyone who can come up and keep them informed about the latest occasions. The ZPD, also known as the zone of proximal development, differentiates between what a certain individual can achieve on their own and what they can achieve with the help of others. The Russian psychologist places a special emphasis on the proximal development area, since it is here that sensitive information is passed on to children, aiding them in acquiring new skills and improving cognitive capabilities for acquiring highly profiled knowledge. Children, according to Vygotsky, have a natural proclivity to learn more quickly from their peers. When children are given the opportunity to work in groups, it is a way of teaching them how to learn through better teamwork and organization. The proximal development zone contains specific components and it contains one of the scaffolds. When someone assists another person, for example, a teacher receives a guidance from a student to enhance his or her knowledge and productivity. An instructor in general must use examples to demonstrate how anything is flexible. Vygotsky hopes that by assisting young people, they can produce positive results and be effective. That is particularly useful for kids because it provides them with a concise description of how to accomplish a task. When a child receives assistance with their task, they may be able to complete them more quickly. There are two different theories of Vygotsky and Piaget. Piaget, who is also a psychologist, proposed a theory of cognitive development. The hypothesis which Piaget proposed does not agree with the hypothesis that Vygotsky proposed. Culture is more significant as a factor affecting cognitive development in Vygotsky's theory. According to Vygotsky's, children learn from their relationship, while Piaget theory notes that children develop knowledge on their own. The relationship between socio-cultural context and human growth is also important. Behavioral, mental, and physical growth are also important in the human development process. Human development is divided into phases based on the age of the person. Human formation is the subject of many myths.